So if you're watching this video right now, I can probably guess that you want to start forex trading, but then you don't know exactly what it takes to start forex trading. Well, there's no problem at all. In this video, I'm going to share with you some important tips and things you need to know before you actually get started with forex trading. Because if you're able to identify these things and fix them before you get started with forex trading, trust me, you have a higher chance of winning majority of your trade. But without learning these things and all of a sudden you just get started with forex trading, there's a high probability that you might not go far in your forex journey. So that is the reason why I've compiled these 10 simple tips I'm going to share with you in this video, all about forex trading. Be it if you want to trade currency pairs, you want to trade indices, you want to trade cryptocurrency, as long as it has to do with trading and exchanging something, then trust me, these 10 simple rules are the things you need to become successful with it. So hello guys, welcome to this channel, welcome to Forex Hustle. On this channel, all I focus on is share tips with you on how you can make money through trading. So if that sounds like you, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like this video as I share with you these 10 simple tips that you can actually use to kickstart your forex career and make sure that you are starting at the right place so that you don't go and get hooked on your way when it comes to trading. So if this sounds like you, don't forget to smash that subscribe button as I share with you these 10 simple tips you need to know. But here is a warning, please do not skip any part of this video, because all these 10 tips, they are not arranged in any order of importance. All these 10 tips are very important tips that you need to know. So no one is more important than anyone. So make sure that you watch this video to the very end, and also don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like this video, so that the algorithm will recommend it to more people. So that already said, let's get started and let me share with you the first tip and the first thing you need to do if you want to get started with forex trading. The point number one here is simply picking the right broker. So in case you don't know what a forex broker is, a forex broker is simply a financial service company that provides individuals or traders the platform to buy and sell foreign currencies. So that's simply what forex broker means. So for you to get started with forex trade, the first thing you need to do is that you need to find out which broker is best and which broker should you use. So for me, I personally use SNS because SNS is one of my favorite brokers and it's very easy to deposit into it. So if you are looking forward to get started right now and you are totally new to forex trading, I would recommend you get started with SNS, because with SNS you can start with as little as $10. You can start with as little as $10 to actually practice every single skill that you are going to learn along the line. So that's one advantage of SNS. And if you are in Africa, with SNS you can deposit easily through your mobile money or your bank account without even having to look for any other stressful ways to make deposit to the international one. So SNS happens to be one of my favorite broker, and that's what I actually started with back in 2021 when I actually started forex trading. I was using SNS, and since then I think SNS has been one of the easiest platforms to actually get started with forex trading. And with SNS you can easily connect it to your MetaTrader, be it MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, and this way you get a better view of your trading analytics and everything. So if in case you want to get started, I would advise you use the link down in this video description to actually sign up for SNS, because it's one of the best brokers you ever get out there. So that is the first tip here, is simply using the right broker, and SNS is the broker I can recommend because that's what I have used. And the point number 2 here is simply setting your forex trading goals, your daily forex trading goals, and this is really important. So I've seen a lot of beginner forex traders saying that, oh, I just want to turn my $100 into $1,000. Trust me, forex is a game of percentage, which is a game of win and lose. So if you think you just deposit $100 and flip it to $1,000 just because a particular YouTuber told you that he turned $100 into $30,000 to $10,000, trust me, it's not really that easy. It's not really that easy to do, and trust me, not everyone who tells you all the stuff on YouTube are actually being honest with you. So forex is a game of luck, as I already said. I would say it's a game of pure analysis and luck. And for you to make it up to that level, you first of all need to start small. And that's why you need to set your daily goals, and then that's why you need to set your daily trading goals. So your daily trading goals could be, how much do you want to make per day? Assuming you are depositing $100, and then from that $100, making 1% or 2% of it per day is much more okay than planning to make times 10 of it every day. Trust me, if you plan that, okay, I just want to deposit $100 and multiply by 10 before this day runs out, trust me, you might end up blowing up your account, because the greed will push you to an extent whereby you cannot control and you're going to waste all your funds. And that's one of the biggest mistakes I made while starting up back in 2021 with my forex career. So if you are getting started with forex today, I advise you set realistic daily goals of how much you want to make, and then make sure that you also set how much you want to lose. This is really important when it comes to managing your funds in forex trading. So one thing I normally do is that before I get started with forex trading, like if I'm to deposit in my account a trade today, I set it to myself that okay, today I'm just going to use $400. Today I'm just going to use $1,000. And once that $1,000, once I make up the amount of money I said I want to make on that very day, I'm done trading for that day. Like I'm done. No matter the opportunities I see, I'm done trading for that day. And if I say this is the amount of money I want to lose today, and once I lost that given amount of money, I'm done for that day. And this one important thing you need to learn with forex trading. So make sure that before you carry on the system, before you start analyzing any market to get started, make sure that the first thing you do is that you set your goals, how much you want to make and how much you want to lose, and stick to that plan on a daily basis. So once you make up to that amount, you close your trade for the day, you go and enjoy yourself. And once you lose that amount that you budgeted to lose, you've also closed for that day, you go and think and re-strategize for the next day, and this will help you save a lot of money as well, because forex is a game of win and lose. That's why we have good green and red candles, green and red buttons, so any of them can happen to you. So now that is about the point number 2 here, simply setting realistic daily goals. So the point number 3 here is simply start your trading career gradually. So what do I mean by starting gradually? Starting gradually simply means don't just jump and conclude that okay, today I'm going to deposit $100 and then flip it to $500 and I'm going to close. No, don't do it like that. Forget about what that YouTuber has told you. That YouTuber might have been trading forex for the past 10 years or for the past 20 years, so he have more idea of how the industry operates than you. So if that YouTuber tells you that okay, on this on daily basis he flips he flips $100 to thousands of bucks, that doesn't mean you can also do it. Even though you can do it, here's what I would advise. So you start gradually. You are a beginner. Put it in mind that okay, I'm a beginner, but when I say you are a beginner, doesn't mean you are not good at trading. No one was good at trading. No one was born with a trading experience. Everyone learns it, and when you learn it, then you implement it. So whenever I want to start trading, make sure you start gradually. So if that particular expert is using a very high lot size, or let me say a very high volume trading, don't also go and do it before you blow up your account. Start with a very low lot size so that you'll be able to control your losses and gains, and in this way, trust me, you're going to spend more time in the forex industry. So here is a typical example of what I mean by you should start gradually. So assuming there are 2 traders on the board and each trader have been offered $100. So one trader determined that okay, every day he's just going to make 1% of his total revenue, and the other person is saying that every day he wants to flip that particular $100 given to him to $1,000. Trust me, from your own observation, between these 2 traders, who will last more in the trading industry? It's eventually the first trader who decided to make just 1% of his investment daily, because this trader now, he will use a very low lot size. Even though he is losing out, there's a probability that he will regain everything again because he's using a very low lot size, and when he makes any profit, it will automatically cover for his loss. But this other trader here now, he needs to use a very high lot size to be able to flip that amount, and any mistake he made in analyzing the market will totally burn up his account. And this is one thing you need to know. So make sure you start gradually. Don't be like that expert. Put it in mind that you are a beginner, but you are good at trading, but you don't want to jump to that level yet. Just start with whatever thing you can afford to lose, and make sure you maintain that line till you are fully confident in your skills. So that is about point number 3. Simply start your trading career gradually. So the point number 4 here is one thing no one on earth actually wants to actually accept. Like no one on earth is willing to accept this thing, which is in forex trading, you need to get used to being wrong. So you will not be right all the time. No matter, even according to research that shows that even the world best traders only win 60% of their trade and loses 40%. Do you know what happens when they win 40% of their trade? 60% of their trade. Anytime they win a 60% rate out of 100%, then they simply multiply. That means their investment has been multiplied by 5 times. That is simply it. So if you are able to win just 60% of your trade alone, trust me, you are consider yourself an expert, because 60% simply means you just multiply the investment times 5. So if you go and use a calculation board, you're actually going to get everything I'm saying, and all these things will be broken down in my further videos I'll be covering about forex trading. So make sure you smash on that subscribe button. So if you want to get started with forex trading, I advise that get used to being wrong. Like when you analyze the market and you see that oh, you didn't get it right, don't put the blame on yourself that oh, I'm suck at analyzing. I'm not good at technical analysis. I'm not good at supply and demand analysis. Like you are not just getting it right. Trust me, don't blame yourself for it, because if you start blaming yourself for it, you will have that mentality that you are not good, and when you consider yourself not being good enough in a particular field, you will never be good at it. Even that expert once went through that particular pain you are going through as a beginner. But the thing here is that before he got to that level, he was able to accept that, okay, I'm wrong. Like, assuming I analyze this market right now, take a look. Take a look at the serious thing that happened in this market right now. Let me see if I can zoom out for you to see. Like, I can't zoom out that much because my camera is a bit far from me. So you can see, like, if you were to analyze this market right now, after the three downward trend, almost every single trader is actually going to do what? It's actually going to pick this market as actually a sell market. But then after those three candlestick, red candlestick ended, there came a very big green tick buy symbol, meaning the big guys are in the market and they've changed the market direction. So as a beginner analysis, you are likely to fall for this trap because the trading rule stated that if you see three candles following each other, based on the analytic technique you are using, if you see three big candlesticks following each other, that means that the market is going in that direction. But trust me, it's not always so, because at times the retail traders might be the ones doing that, but once the big guys come in, because the big guys are the billionaires, they can simply change the direction. And in this way, you might see that you are not good at analyzing. Trust me, you are good. It's just that you didn't give the market time to actually give you a good signal at an entry point. That's why you make that mistake. So just take your time, write down your mistake and rework on your mistake, and you'll just be fine. So make sure you get used to being wrong if you want to be good at trading. So the point number 5 here is simply keep a trading diary. So in case you don't know what I mean by a trading diary, this could simply be a simple book or simply on your mobile device. So this way you actually jot down every single step you take in your trading career. So assuming you are trading today and you make a mistake and you made some losses, jot it down, jot out the strategy you use, jot out how you were able to analyze the market to get to that point, and then when you are trading and you also win a trade, jot everything down. Say, once you are jotting down every single approach you are taking in this forex industry, both your losses and your wins, trust me, over the years you start getting used to it. And when you keep jotting down every single step you take in the forex industry, you'll be able to fall back to your diary one day, take a look at it from beginning to the end, and be able to highlight your mistake. You see, for you to be able to good at trading, it's not all about getting every single trade right. It's being able to identify why you got a particular trade wrong. That is simply it. So, like for example, this trade that I was using as an example on my computer. Sorry that you are not seeing it that clear. What I was using as an example here now. Assuming I wanted to enter the market before, I know I wouldn't enter the market at that step. Reason being that the candlesticks weren't that really thick enough to show that there were big guys actually pushing the market down. So assuming you are a beginner, you are likely to fall for that trend, because most YouTubers will tell you that once you see 3 candlesticks in a row leading to a particular direction, that means that the market is falling to that direction. But not always so. That's what just happened right now. So if you are a beginner, you are likely to fall for that trap, but not someone like me, because I know that since the market structure wasn't balanced enough and the candlesticks weren't that big enough to show that there were huge buying volume, there were huge selling volume, I would have just ignored it. So like for example, and you are a beginner and you make this mistake, simply write it down. Like, okay, so I couldn't give the market so analysis, like the candlestick weren't big enough when I took the trade, so I eventually lost the trade. Now on a good day, just go through your diary, realize, okay, so yesterday I was actually trading and I entered the market and I made a loss. So why did I make the loss? So the reason in your diary stated was that you didn't give the market some time to actually show you a good entry point. So immediately you saw the market falling down, you decided to jump into it, and that's why you make the loss. Now the next time you want to trade, since you have that thing in your diary and you've read it repeatedly and seen it repeatedly, now the next time you want to trade, you won't just jump into the market right like that. You wait for a good signal that shows, okay, the big guys are in the market and the big guys are the ones pushing the market to this direction, so you can follow them now. So that is how you get better at trading. Simply jot down every single process you've taken to get to any particular level you are, and make sure you follow it, and make sure you correct every single mistake you make along the line. So that's about the point number 5 here, is simply make sure you keep a trading diary. So the point number 6 here is simply controlling your emotions. So this is one thing that I always let people know when they want to get started with forex trading. For you to be able to win forex trade, like 50 to 60% of your forex trading success totally depends on your emotion, how you feel when you are winning, how you feel when you are losing. Like there's this post from Trading Jig, which I saw, which said if you are trading, like trading should be boring, but if you feel excited or you have some sort of emotions when you are trading, then you are probably gambling, and that's truth. So if you are actually trading should be something boring. So don't expect trading to be fun, like you'll be winning all the time and be smiling. No, we all are humans. Like we feel pain when we lose and we feel excited when we win. But trust me, for you to be able to make it far forex trading, you need to control your emotions. Like when you are losing, just be able to stay calm. That is what that expert you are looking at they actually did. When he's losing, he's able to stay calm, rethink, go back to his trading diary, see the reason why he actually made those losses, and then make sure he correct them for the next. So he works on them for the next trading step that he will take. So this is simply how you get better at trading. Learn to control your emotions. Emotions are very key, and we know that in life, even in real life, most of the things we do, when we follow our emotions to do some things, we are likely to get everything wrong. So that is something you need to get used to. Make sure you learn to control your emotions and be calm when you are losing, and also be calm when you are winning. In this way, you'll be able to be king of the game. So that is simply it about the point number 6 when it comes to how to get started with forex trading. Simply being able to control your emotions. This is really important, and thank God you are watching this video to learn it now before you hit on that trade button. So the point number 7 when it comes to forex trading is simply learn risk management. So before you even get started with forex trading, even with your demo account, before you even click on before you even download that broker application either on your computer or your mobile phone, like before you even do anything with forex at all, I would advise you learn risk management. This is really important. If you are not able to learn the act of controlling the amount of money you risk or something you risk, you are easily going to give up on forex. That is the truth about it. So one key thing that will determine your success in forex trading is risk management. Like if you are not able to control or manage, if you are not able to manage $100 account, trust me, you won't be able to manage an account of $100,000. So that's simply how forex trading is. So before you even get started with forex trading, before you even trade that demo $10,000 that has been given to you, make sure that you are able to learn the act of risk management. This is by learning the negative and positive part of forex. Like get used to it. Forex is not always as it is. I know almost everyone in forex trading makes money. You see forex traders flashing cars, Lamborghinis, Bugattis, Benz, flashing machines. Trust me, they didn't just get there. All those people, they got there before because they were able to manage their risk system, because they know how the system works. So they get used to the risk management system, and that's how they've been able to sustain their account till they get there. No, there's a probability that 99.9% of forex traders who are big who are like popular in the forex trading industry, none of them have the opportunity to start with a big account. All of them started with a little $100 or $200 account, but then they were able to learn the act of risk management and manage this till they get to that particular level. So if you want to get started with forex trading, one thing I advise you to learn before you actually start trading with anything is the act of risk management, and manage every single risk. So that is it about the point number 7 here, is simply manage your risk in forex trading. Forex is a very risky business. Just like crypto is risky, so do forex as well. A little mistake can blow up your whole account, and a little mistake can also change everything for you in the forex industry. That's simply how it works. So learn the act of risk management. So now let's move to the point number 8. So the point number 8 here is simply learn to take breaks. Learn to take break when you are trading. So like when you are doing forex trading, I know you want to make the money. Like every trader at all wants to make the money, but trust me, if you are not able to pick out a particular time to take break out of your trading career or something, you are likely to lose everything you gain. Like that's one reason why I told you that budget. Like just plan out an amount you want to make on a daily basis, so that you know that you have a complete let me say a complete 13 to 14 hours to make that amount of money. So from there, at least take break when you are trading, because if you are able to take break when you are trading, you'll be able to spend more time and re-strategize when you are coming back. So assuming when you started your trade, you lost the first 1, 2, 3 trades, now all you have to do is simply take break, re-strategize, and come back again, and you might just recover it. So that's something I normally do. So when I'm trading and I notice that either I'm running at loss or I'm being profitable, one thing I always do is that once I see a new opportunity, I simply just plan it down on my trading view, or be it on MetaMark or MetaTrader or trading view. What I simply do is that I just analyze a new trade opportunity that will enter in a few hours time. Then I set an alert. Then I just walk out of it. So once that particular alert hits, I just check it on my phone and place the order. So this one will allow you to strategize. So once I leave my system like that, I just go on and strategize, build new strategies, so that when I'm coming back, I know that I'll be able to hit the daily budget that I've set for myself, either the one I want to lose or the one I want to profit. So watching my forex video, I will always tell you the truth that you are likely to lose your first few trades when you are starting as a beginner. This is true. When you're starting as a beginner, you're likely to lose your first few trades. Like back in 2021 when I started, I won my first 3 trades in forex trading. Then I lost like 4 to 5 trades straight, but I was okay with it. Reason being that I started with a very little account. I didn't start with a demo trading account. No, I deposited my own funds. Was it? I started with $20 or $30 or so. So I was able to scale it up to 40 or $50. Then I later lost everything again. So this is why I lost everything. I increased my lot size. So I was trading at a high level now. But then I didn't have the much experience needed to control it. So after some time of actually leaving Forex to come and practice and other things, now when I came back to Forex trading, I took 10 straight trading in a day and didn't lose any of them. Trust me, I did this, and you can also do it as well. So that aside, learn to take breaks when you are trading and re-strategize and come back to fulfill your daily goals. And my main prayer for you is that when you come back, it shouldn't be a loss, it should be a win-win-win, so that you know the importance of taking break whilst you are trading. The point number 9 here when it comes to Forex trading is simply keep learning. Don't stop learning, like just keep learning. So like in any industry you find yourself, there's a certain man, or it's like, I don't even know what it does. So there's a certain guy who predicted that for you to be able to master any skill, it takes you 10,000 hours. Like you need at least 10,000 hours of consistency. When you say 10,000 hours, these are not just 2 hours today and then you wait for 10 years again and come and take 2 hours. No, he's talking about 10,000 hours of consistency and strict discipline for you to be able to good at any skills you are learning. And with Forex trading, one thing I advise is that no matter how big you are, no matter how strong you think you know, no matter how good you think the industry is blessing right now, never stop learning, because the opportunities you spot on Forex trading are not the opportunity I spot. The risk level I spot in Forex trading are not the ones you spot. So once you learn from me, I learn from you. We keep learning from one another. That's how we get to understand how the market is going from different perspectives, so that we get to educate ourselves more about Forex trading. So in my further coming videos, I'll be recommending some important books you need to read if you are getting started with Forex trading, and this will be really important. But here's the thing: the books are not my books. And then some might be free books and some might be paid books, so I just want to let you know. So I'll be recommending all these books so that you keep learning more about the industry. Forex is a very funny game to be like. When I'm trading, I trade it for fun. I have that happiness in me, like, when I have the opportunity to trade. So this is not my emotion of when I say I have that happiness in me, doesn't mean I'm always winning every trade. No, like I just feel happy for being able to analyze the market and predict and see my outcome actually play out or play against me. So I have that excitement in me that I'm a Forex trader. Like I just have it in me. That's why I couldn't leave the industry, despite after 2021 losses. I was still able to leave the industry for some time, go and re-strategize, learn, and came back. And since I came back to Forex trading, trust me, it has been a win-win game, and I'm happy for that. And this is one thing you also need, and the only way to actually learn this is simply keep learning and keep learning, never stop learning. Like if I go on my YouTube app like this and I show you the screenshots of different videos I learned by YouTube, trust me, you are really going to be surprised. And I show you books on my home screen right now that I've saved all about Forex trading. Like you won't understand. This one thing you need to know: keep learning, and the more you learn, the more you will grow faster in Forex trading. That's simply how it works. The more you learn, the more you grow. So that is about the point number 9 here: never stop learning. The point number 10 here is simply a general roundup of everything. I just want to summarize and put everything together in an easy to understand way for you. When you are trading Forex, when you want to get started with Forex, don't get started with your real funds. So when you want to start Forex trading, make sure you start with a demo trading account. And with SNS trading, you get up to $10,000 free trading account. And when you burn it out, you can still request for additional one, and you will be given also. So those are just paper funds that you can use to trade for fun, and use the opportunity to learn your strategies. And as I already said, check this video description. You're going to get a link to SNS. Make sure you sign up and start using their demo accounts to practice your trading strategy. So in my next video that will be coming up, it will all about how you can connect your SNS to your MetaTrader 5 on your computer, so you can get a better view. Even though you can use SNS on the web, but at times I prefer using it on MetaTrader or using TradingView. But I haven't seen a way I can connect MetaTrader to TradingView actually. So the next thing you need to know is that Forex is not a win-win game. Just like every other thing out there, Forex is a win and loss game. It's just like football matches. No matter how good you are, you lose. No matter how good you are, you win one day. No matter how bad you are, you win. No matter how bad you are, lose and win are just part of the game. They are part of what makes you successful. If there was nothing like lose, there will be nothing like gain. That's simply how Forex trading is. And the next thing here you need to know as a beginner Forex trader is that patience and discipline are really too important in that determine your Forex career. Being disciplined, that's the most important when it comes to Forex. Being disciplined is simply taking your time and having patience that okay, I'm going to grow this $100 account, but I'm not going to grow it all in one day. I'm going to grow, okay, assuming like I want to make just 2% of the amount of money I've deposited in 1 week. Like I do this thing, always. I can just deposit $100 and we just say that, okay, I want to use 2 days to actually make 2% of it. So if I make 1% of it today, I'm done for the day. If I make 1.5, but one thing I make sure is that I don't make that 2% of it in the same day. So this one is not actually me trying to downgrade my expertise level or something. No, it's just me trying to control my trading ability, so that a day that I was, and so that anytime I come across an account of $100,000 or $1 million, I'll still be able to apply same techniques and control it. Assuming I'm able to control an account of $100 and making 2% on a daily basis or in a 2-day interval. Do you know what 2% of $1 million will be? 2% of $100,000 will be. So this is simply one thing you need to know in trading. If you cannot maintain a stable system, a disciplined system, and be patient with a small account, you are going to blow up a big account when you're being given to. So hello guys, thank you for watching this video, and I believe you've got a lot of knowledge from this video. And if you do not want to smash on that subscribe button and then turn on the bell notification, as I'll be bringing more videos on forex trading. So without any said, have a nice day. See you again in my next video. Bye.